said to Stormfields, make sure you show respect.
100, right? Y'all wake up. Hurry.
And may our prayers for peace ripple throughout the earth and the heavens and the stars.
Your pot of gold. The leprechaun, being a convivial fellow, said, "Oh, Liam, you're not going to chat with me."
Compiled. And a week after I sent him the letter, the phone rang, and I picked up, and it was a booming voice on the other end, and it said, "Hola, Morsi. How are you?" Most exciting promises. He said, "I know that you are a young man, or even still a kid, but if you study this material, I will take you on my next trip to the Lenape in Oklahoma." Mr. Shoumatoff was a man of his word in anthropology, and he founded the ethnobotany program at the New York Botanical Garden, where he taught colonial uses of plants. At that time,
He was branching off from the weather and just readying to go and visit a place of bent branches, barks.
thank you, Nick, for instilling so many helpful and beautiful things into my consciousness.
The man had said, organization is a sign that no work is getting done. Well, Ed Cans kept that sign when he took over after that, but it was a little forerunner of what was to happen. Actually, I think he said, hey, Nick. And Nick said, it's he who stands firm, not an honorary name. It's on my driver's license. You can call me he who. The cameraman said, he who. You are he who showed me. There are little people, wondrously magic and filled with mischief, here at Ward Pound Ridge Reservation. And may those little people who you can see in the corners of your eyes, in the shimmering of a fern where there's only wind in a tiny place, they come out with fog and spread a mantle, not just of fog, but with a bit of sparkle. They still keep us and keep Ward Pound Ridge safe and beautiful for, hey, another 100 years. And that's a tale true from the annals of Ward Pound Ridge. And you could put it in your ear and give a little round of applause. Don't throw any money. Thank you.
He who stands firm, you will be in our hearts forever. In closing, my other brother, Alex Shoumatoff, who married a Tutsi in Rwanda, and he, oddly enough, received the name He Whose Field is Full of Thistles. And that was because he had to buy several fields and oxen to marry his wife. So he said, my brother was magnetic, out there, a talented artist who spoke half a dozen languages, was fluent in the flora and ethnobotany of northern Westchester, a polymathic raconteur, and the reenactor of historic figures, as well as an accomplished percussionist and auto-harpist. He was a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime kind of guy who touched a lot of people, and I would never have spent the last 50 years of my life traveling around the far corners of the world. And he wrote for The New Yorker and for Vanity Fair, and wrote 28 books. I would never have done that when I was trying to raise consciousness about fast disappearing species, habitats, and indigenous cultures if it wasn't for my brother. And he had so many proteges, 2 Delaware ethno-historians and archaeologists, a professional storyteller, a historical reenactor for the film industry who made all the wigwams and the arrowheads. And the best part of it all is that it all took place at Ward Pound Ridge Reservation. The jewel, this park is the jewel in the crown of the Westchester Park system.